Hey guys, Logan here with another video. Today, I got something cool to show you. This is the Tekky Toys, I think like 2011. Yeah, that'd be correct. 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. Animated Haunted Ash Urn. This is probably going to be the oldest thing you guys will see me cover on this channel, or at least like in this spam upload cycle. And I don't know why I never picked this thing up sooner, because this is a really freaking cool prop. So this was sold originally as Spirit Halloween, and then I think returned to Grandin Road, and then was later wholesaled through J. Marcus back, like, God, I don't even remember when. Back when J. Marcus was still a thing, so a long time ago. So this is actually the J. Marcus version, because it had the Tekky design tag on it, and it was actually tagged. It didn't have a box, it didn't have, like, the thing that, like, Spirit does with their tabletops. It just had a tag. So that's how I know this is the J. Marcus one. And it actually said Tekky design, not Tekky toys. So I have the newer version, not the older ones. I don't really know if there's much of a difference besides, the factories producing them, because this would, I think, Grand Talent. I don't know who did their tabletops. I want to say it was still Grand Talent, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. I think nowadays Sound and Light has these molds. I've seen Evil Urn in Sound and Light showroom for sure. Not me spilling secrets. No, it's no secret. I've seen this in Sound and Light showroom before. So yeah. So it's a really simple piece. It's just kind of a cooler accent piece for like a haunted house display. I'm gonna have it in my cemetery, propped up by a tombstone or maybe a skeleton clutching it. And it's actually pretty decently detailed. So it's got these like feet. And then I love like these faces here. They kind of look like gargoyles. And then this really pretty ornate design. Yeah, I love this. And this ribbon that says rest in peace. And then so it has these like over the every side. But then this one's slightly transparent, which is cool because this has this neat feature where it's got a face that kind of projects onto it, and it has like a moving mouth. We've seen this before a couple times. They've done a lamp. I think they've done 2 lamps. And some other stuff, I believe. Oh, the crystal ball. I think there's some other stuff. And then we've had a life size that SVI did. They used this too. I can't remember. It was a statue that had an urn too. Which I actually, funny enough, I have the little projection piece that goes to that. Because mine doesn't work. So, yeah, this thing's really cool. What I also like about this is how well they blended in the motion sensor to that mouth. And this is a demo mode. So this has a separate mode from when you turn it on. So go watch my demo video, because it cycles through all of its phrases in full. In demo mode, it cycles through half of its first phrase, and that's all it does. Because this has really lengthy phrases. It's kind of a, park and bark prop. So I thought that was really cool, because I was trying to figure out why it was doing half of a phrase, because I was testing it as I was repairing this. So when I got it, it fell. Like I dropped it like an absolute dumbass, and I broke the speaker. And I just repaired the speaker. Like this little magnet piece popped off the back, and I just popped it on, glued it on. Works good as new. So I was like, why is it just doing this one phrase? So I looked it up on YouTube and realized, well, no one's using a try me button. And then when I unplugged the try me button, it cycles through all 3 of his phrases just fine. So it has a really cool programming, and I like that it does this. And this is kind of back then when they did do stuff like this. Like Rising from the Grave Reaper, I want to say it was around the same time, and I remember Kroger had it, and it had a demo option where you could hear the audio, but it wouldn't go off. Like the mechanism wouldn't go off. So this is kind of the same thing. It just cycles through a bit of the phrases. I don't remember how much this went for way back when. I obviously have like the Skull Snake button on this. I don't really value this thing really high, about $35-40, I would say. What I do like about it is it's got hella thick plastic. Like, this is weirdly thick. It's solid, guys. Like, I mean, this is really solid. It kind of reminds me of the Striking Snake body. It's just this really stupidly thick plastic, which I like, don't get me wrong. And I was really scared of it being so thick because I didn't know how I was going to open it up. Turns out I just got to pry the bottom off, and then you can just get to everything. So, easy to fix, by the way, if these ever break. Everything's pretty accessible inside. So, I'm going to show you this demo mode. And again, if you want to see this full activation, just watch my demo. I mean, I posted a demo before you see these, so yeah.
This place is haunted. Leave now, you must.
So yeah, that's really the gist of it. I like the kind of shrouded face where it looks like it's just peering out of the darkness. I think it's super duper cool. I don't know who at Tekky came up with that, but it's super effective. I think it's really creepy, and I think it just adds to the character. It's just really, really cool. It's kind of ominous, honestly. But I like this. Again, I think it's super neat. I love the amount of detail that went into it. I think my only complaint is I wish this was still bronze, because I think this was meant to be a bronze color, and I wish it was painted a little nicer because it's kind of sloppy. But that's really it. I might just go back and repaint that myself, because you guys know me, I paint shit all the time. But yeah, that's the evil. I was going to call it the evil ash urn, and I thought that's what this thing was called for years. It's called the haunted ash urn. Mandela effect, I swear to God. But that's the haunted ash urn. I recommend if you can find one. If you like cool tabletop pieces, or if you're doing a cemetery, because believe it or not, urns do get buried. Yes. Fun fact, urns do get buried. I would know. My grandpa's urn got buried. Anyway, I would get it for a cemetery as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a heads up, I will not be posting for the rest of the week, flagship week. So you will see me next week. Let me pull up my calendar. So I will be back Sunday the 4th. So I hope you guys have a fun time at flagship, and tell me all about it in the comments. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on flagship, on all the props, the ISCs. Just flood my comments. Go back to this video and flood my comments what you thought of flagship. I want to hear from you guys. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.